Dear students, welcome to our class on JRF, SRF NET 2022. In today's class, we try to discuss and understand achievements in crop protection. Achievements in crop protection. Now, in India, the insecticides use is 44%, followed by herbicides exactly half, 22%. Once again, from your examination point of view, I would like to repeat this bit. In India, the insecticide use is 44%, followed by herbicides 22%, exactly half. Now, the significant losses by insecticides or pesticides or herbicides without using these things, losses to be incurred on certain 5 major crops I would like to discuss with you. See, the significant losses in case of wheat, if plant protection measures are not implemented, is 10 to 28%. In wheat, 10 to 28% is contributed to, of crop losses are contributed to non-usage of insecticides. Similarly, in case of rice, 24 to 40%, 24 to 40% losses are recorded in the absence of insecticides and herbicides. Now, significant losses by pests in case of maize is 19 to 41, 19 to 41%, potato 8 to 21%, soybean 11 to 32%. This is these figures are, once again I will read for your academic interest after a few seconds. Here I would like to impress upon you the insecticide use in Indian agriculture is protecting the crop by this much percentage. In other words, to say it very straight way, if insecticides are not used on wheat crop, 10 to 28% losses may occur, rice 24 to 40% losses may occur, maize 19 to 41% losses may occur, potato 8 to 21% and soybean 11 to 32% losses occur if insecticides are not used. These figures are devoid of away from, in other words, away from herbicides. Now, plant pathology, actually plant pathology, plant entomology, agricultural entomology, these are the two subjects which deals with crop protection in addition to weedicides and nematodes. Now, see, biological control has become an alternative strategy for the control of diseases, insect pests, weeds, etc., to reduce the excessive use of agrochemicals and their health hazards. So, biological control, this bit may come. Biological control has become an alternative strategy. This is likely to appear in any form, in any bit. That's why please remember that biological control has become an alternative strategy. What is that? Biopesticides formulations based on bacteria. What is biological control? Biological control is biopesticide formulations based on bacteria, fungi, viruses, nematodes, protozoa, etc. or microbial pesticides. These are all microbial pesticides used for biological control of plant diseases. Now, the insect pests. Say, if you take the insect pests, insects are economically productive as well as destructive depending upon their behavior, beneficial or damaging, that's what we call it as. So these also work as potential vectors for transmitting of disease causing pathogens to humans and animals. Insects does this much of damage not only on the crops but also on the humans and animals. Pest surveillance, this bit is likely to come. Please listen very carefully, I go very slow on this point. Regular real-time monitoring of crop pests. Regular real-time monitoring of crop pests enables assessment of risks and in turn adopt timely need-based measures for their effective management. What is pest surveillance? Regular real-time. This bit may appear in any form. That's why I am cautioning you. Regular real-time monitoring of crop pests is pest surveillance. Now, information and communication technology, popularly we call it as ICTs, is very effective in assimilation of data on pests over time and space. So, here so far what I try to impress upon you is that as far as achievements in crop protection is concerned, there are there are different crop protection measures. For example, biological control has become an alternative strategy. Similarly, pest surveillance is a wonderful innovation in the control of crop pests. Now, see what are the ongoing successful programs. That's what I would like to share with you. Crop Pest Surveillance and Advisory Project, Crop SAP we call it as, and Horticulture Pest Surveillance and Advisory Project, HOTSAP in Maharashtra, and E-Pest Surveillance in vegetables in Haryana are the successful examples for digital surveillance and delivery of pest management advisories to the farmers that resulted in prevention of pest outbreaks. So, to reduce the pest outbreak or to eliminate the pest outbreak. So the crop pest surveillance and advisory project, crop SAT, SAP, SAP, crop SAP, and horticulture pest surveillance and advisory project, host SAP, hot SAP, SAP in Maharashtra, and e-pest surveillance in vegetables in Haryana are the successful digital surveillance and delivery of pest management advisories to the farmers. Now, pest forewarning. See, the weather-based pest alerts. Pest forewarning means, pest alerts in other words, the weather-based pest alerts offer better preparedness for pest management. Agriculture meteorology students should listen very carefully these 3 to 4 important points. Weather-based pest alerts offer better preparedness for pest management. Weather-based early warning systems are in place for desert locust, potato and grape pests. Rule-based robust tools for location-specific forewarning of rice insect pests, fodder predator of groundnut, early blight of potato. These are rule-based robust tools, weather-based and rule-based. Now, empirical-based. Empirical models for rice, pigeon pea, groundnut, and tomato insects and diseases are available as mobile apps. Here, I would like to emphasize a clear finding by scientists. Climate variability in terms of monsoon rainfall influence rice BBHA population, and more than 30 days during 30 rainy days, more than 30 rainy days during June to September month resulted in the pest outbreak with more than 75% probability. So, BPH population has increased if the rainy days are more than 30 from June to September. This is a thumb rule. This is a wonderful finding from the pest forewarning models. Here, I would like to impress upon you that for the last 2 minutes, we tried to understand what are the ongoing successful programs. The ongoing successful programs are crop SAP, horti SAP. These are e-pest surveillance in vegetables in Haryana. Pest forewarning. So, pest alerts based on weather. Pest alerts based on weather are called as pest forewarning. In this weather-based early warning system, rule-based tools, empirical models are used in the pest forewarning or pest management, in other words, Now, integrated pest management, it's a wonderful concept. Integrated pest management, the concept of integrated pest control in India was proposed by Dr. S. Pradhan in 1969 itself. Integrated pest management, IPM, was introduced in India by Dr. S. Pradhan in the year 1969. Some milestones in the area of insect pest management, you should understand. I go very slowly, and these are most important points. Anything may come in the form of a bit, in general agriculture, general knowledge. Okay, now, milestones in the area of insect pest management. 1914, 1914, the Destructive Insect Pest Act was introduced. The Destructive Insect Pest Act was introduced. 1962, 1962. Discovery of anti-feeding properties of neem against desert locust. 1963, 1963. Detection of first case of insecticide resistance development against DDT in Singhara beetle. This is detection of first case of insecticide resistance in 1963, 1963, 1968, 1968. The Insecticide Act 46 on insecticide use was introduced. 1970, introduction of synthetic pyrethroids. 1975, pest management at field level was initiated. 1980, India became member of FAO country program. India became member of Food and Agriculture Organization country program in the year 1980. 1980, 1985, adoption of integrated pest management as a national policy for crop protection. This BT, please remember, 1985, adoption of integrated pest management, IPM, as a national policy for crop protection. Like this, for weather is expected in the years to come because of the climate change. Adoption of integrated pest management. Similarly, adoption of some program in addition to NICRA is expected. Agriculture meteorology students should learn this, please. Now, 1993, FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization, inter-country program started in rice. Inter-country program started in rice. 2002, commercialization. These are the very good episodes in the or milestones in the history of pest management. Please note that in the year 2002, commercialization of Bt transgenics in cotton. 2006, commercialization of Bolgar 2 double gene technology in cotton transgenics. Again in 2006, development of InfoCrop, a generic crop simulation model for tropical environments was introduced. 2008, development of mechanistic pest population dynamics simulation model. 2010, initiated application of geospatial technologies, GIS, geospatial technologies, geographical information systems and remote sensing in pest management, most advanced technologies. 2014, 2014, detection of invasive South American somatopin form. 2015, 2015, designing of light traps safer to beneficial insects. 2016, 2016, implementation of ICT based pest surveillance and advisory projects. 2017, 2017, application of specialized pheromone and lure application technology, popularly we call it as SP-LAT. SP-LAT. Application. What is SP-LAT? Application of specialized pheromone and lure application technology, SP-LAT. 2018, 2018, detection of invasive fall armyworm, Podoptera frugiperda. 2019, 2019, invasion of desert locust, Cystocera gregaria, we know very popularly in northwest India and central India it has invaded. 2020, invasion of cassava mealybug. 2020, again introduction of pest management bill. Introduction of pest management bill in the year 2020. In the year 2021, introduction of parasitoid Yanagyrus lopigi for control of cassava mealybug. These are the major milestones, or you can say the landmarks in the history of pest management. Now, I would like to share with you an important point. Earlier I told pesticide use efficiency, like water use efficiency or fertilizer use efficiency has come. Pesticide use efficiency, this is only to say that Indian agriculture is facing some sort of pressure by vested interests that India is using pesticides indiscriminately. This is untrue, and this is untrue. Indiscriminate use never happening in India. The data shows that India, China, Thailand, if you take the value of agriculture output is in 2020, if you take India 487, China 1127, Thailand 43. Value of agriculture output in 2020. Value of pesticide use 38.6 respectively. Now here India has pesticide use efficiency of 162, much above Thailand and China. That means highest pesticide use efficiency. What is the pesticide use efficiency? Value of agriculture output by value of pesticide use. Value of agriculture output by value of pesticide use. The highest the pesticide use efficiency belongs to that country which uses the lowest insecticides to provide highest agriculture output. In that, India is wonderfully placed 162 as against 141 by China and 72. All my beloved students should recognize this important. Pesticide use efficiency, India is ranking number 1. That means we use less pesticides to produce more and better quality crop. These are all the things that I would like to discuss with you. Thanking you very much for your very patient hearing.